A 62-year-old Atlanta man loses his life because a police officer can't control him, tases him, but you're not going to believe what it's all over. Wait till you see the body cam. I got lots of articles to break it all down for you guys. My name's Kevin. This is Badgecast. Let's get into it. Here you go. This article says it all right here. So this police officer had only been there a couple years, it seems like, from all the articles and all the news. And he is at this traffic stop, and he proceeds he's going to write this guy a ticket, and the guy doesn't want to go with the program. Again, I talked about it in previous shows. We shouldn't be writing people tickets. We shouldn't be determining who's at fault at these scenes. Everybody's already all jacked up. Everybody's all upset because their cars are mangled. Now you're going to tell them they're at fault. Their insurance is going to go up. Just not a way to do it. There's other ways around it. Send the ticket to the DA's office. Let them send them something in the mail. It's not worth it. But ultimately, they put out the body cam. So this thing happened on August the 10th. And by August the 13th, as you can see from this article, they already cut him loose. So it's not great body cam because a lot of it's them rolling around on the ground. But let's get into it.
All right, man. Case number for you. All right, I did find you at fault in the accident.
I was in the red light. My light was green.
You cut your turn short.
No, I didn't turn. I can't turn no while what it did. He kept coming at me. It wasn't my fault.
Why are you screaming at me?
I'm not screaming. I'm saying it was not my fault. He ran into my truck.
Okay.
You see where he hit me right here.
All right. So I need you to sign this ticket right here on the X. Okay. I'll get my sergeant for it, but you're still going to sign this ticket. That's fine. But you're going to sign this ticket right here before I get my sergeant out here. Okay?
No.
You're going to sign this ticket or I'm going to take you to jail. So you got a court date of the 4th of October, 2023 at 8 o'clock, all right? It's not a state of admission or guilt. Just saying that you plan on coming to court and paying the fine beforehand. You can come to court.
I didn't do nothing.
You can come to court and fight
I didn't do nothing. Lord have mercy. Since I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing wrong.
Who are you screaming at? I told you once, lower your voice.
My voice is heavy anyway.
You're not going to scream at me.
My voice is heavy.
Do you understand what I'm telling you? Now you're going to sign this ticket, or I'm going to take you to jail. I suggest you sign the ticket. Then you can talk to my sergeant or whoever you want to talk to, your priest, your wife, I don't care. But you're going to sign it right here. Here you go. Sir, I'm going to ask you one more time. Sign the ticket.
So you
sign the ticket.
You're trying to make
sign
me
the
say I'm guilty
ticket.
of something I'm not guilty of.
Sign the ticket.
That's what you're trying to make me say?
Sign the ticket.
Okay, I'm going to sign the ticket. I'm going to sign the ticket. I'm going to sign the ticket.
Sign the ticket. Sign the ticket.
How can I sign the ticket? You got me out like
you're acting crazy.
I'm not doing nothing.
Give me your arm.
I'm right here.
Give me your arm.
I'm right here.
Give me your arm.
My body already hurt, man.
All right.
I'm already
another unit. That's on the ground.
I'm feeling something. What you doing like this? I ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing nothing, man. Why you hurt me like this, man? I'm old, man.
I'm not right away. Sign the ticket. I'm going to tase you. Put your arms behind your back now. Put your arms behind your back. Put your arms behind your back.
I am making up your back, sir. I am making up your back, please. Let me give you help. Let me give you help. Please,
turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
I can't breathe.
Put your hands behind your back.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
I'm going to tell your ass one more time. Put your hands behind your back.
I can't breathe. Somebody help me. Somebody help me. I can't breathe. Let's come on me. Move it. Move. Jesus. Don't touch me.
Put your hands behind your back.
Okay.
Now.
Okay, I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Let go of me. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind back now.
Are you a puppy?
Put your hands behind your back now.
So that's pretty much where it ends right there. You can see a couple points in there. Just poor officer safety tactics and scene control pretty much across the whole thing. Lets him walk around the truck. At this point, he comes around the truck. He's not letting him walk around wherever he wants. And then just lack of verbal judo across the board. Just being confrontational, antagonizing him, telling him whoever he can call. It's just bad all the way around. And then when he's trying to get him to sign the ticket, I like how the part of him is yelling at him when he's on the ground to sign the ticket while you're literally fighting with him. Come on, man. Like, this cop clearly is part of the whole hiring practices of cops lately, of people that just don't have any people skills. This is what you need to do. This is who you deal with every day, all day long, are people. You need to figure out how to deal with people, how to communicate with people. And if you can't, go find something else to do, because this is 100% of your job, is to go out and deal with people. And if you can't get this guy to sign a ticket, fine. Then sell him. We'll see you later. Bye. Here's your paperwork. Go on and get. But instead, he wants to keep pushing the issue about how this guy needs to sign the ticket. No, I'm not calling my supervisor until you sign the ticket. Well, get the supervisor en route. I don't know if you could hear in the audio also, there was a point in time in there where they were trying to call him on the radio and they couldn't get him on the radio because he's rolling around on the ground with this guy. So apparently Axon has the ability to do this warning notification with the stun, which is what you saw in the video, where he is air stunning, kind of like a notification that, hey, you're about to get tased, but he doesn't actually apply it. And it's a contact tase. There's no probes. There's no cartridge. And you can see he responds. And it wasn't until the tow truck driver, that's who the guy was in the end of that video, where he ends up helping him out to get him in handcuffs. But again, like we've talked about in other videos, this dude has zero defensive tactic skills. No jiu-jitsu, no nothing, no attempts whatsoever to try and do any other control holds on this guy to get him to comply. He literally just pushes him in the face and pushes him on the ground. And seems like he's a pretty young, fit man in his 20s, and he can't handle a 62-year-old man to get him to comply with a armbar. Something. Try me. Try something else. But again, I think this is like all these cops. We're going to go right straight to tools and start tasing people. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Well, long and short of this, how this whole thing went, fortunately, the man didn't pass away right then, but it was like a good 20 minutes to 2 hours later that he ends up going unresponsive, and then they determined that he died. Well, then the autopsy report comes out a couple months later, and they're going to determine that the tasing was the primary cause of his death. Well, they list all these other things. Basically, he had a bad heart, a not normal rhythm to his heart, and that was a contributing factor. Well, probably wasn't just the taser, because the taser manufacturer comes out and says, no, there's no way it could be us. You know, the taser only impacts the first little portions of the skin, much like when you see in the movies or in a hospital when they go and shock somebody. Heck, even an AED. At this point, everybody knows what an AED is, and you put the pads on the opposite sides of the heart. Way more voltage, way more amperage than a taser is. And on top of that, it's on both sides of the body. The only parts that are going to go through the tasing is between the contacts of the taser. Well, Taser's saying there's no way it's possible that Axon, is the maker of this, said there's no way that they could have been responsible for the death. And, oh, and P.S., by the way, how about all the heart problems this dude did? Well, some doctors over at Johns Hopkins, as you can see in this article, basically say he probably died from the exertion from the altercation, not necessarily the tasing. So that's a big point of contention, because the family's all upset, and the city, you know, basically, what's that? 7 months later, 8 months later, already settled for $3.8 million. And the family is pushing the DA's office, which happens to be Fulton County, which happens to be Fannie Willis, which may be why she didn't get around to this, because she's got a few other things on her hands that she's got to deal with. You know, Does this guy need to be thrown in jail for this tasing? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Also, if you guys like this kind of content, like this video, subscribe, and share with your friends. So, as you said, the family is up in arms, as they should be. Their family member died. Can't blame them there. But should this guy go to jail for this tasing? You guys saw the video. They're going to play that video in that trial, and they're going to bring in all the medical records and all the doctors from both sides. Well, being the fact that this happened in 23, then in 24 they settled. Well, the reason this all comes up about now is because ultimately the cop tried to get his job back, and Atlanta has a civil board that you have to go before, and it took them almost, 2.5 years for them to get it together and decide that because of all this and the totality of the circumstances, they're not going to let this guy have his job back. Probably a good idea, I would say. Again, I tried to dig around and find any of the other reports, the autopsy report. Everybody wants to talk about it, but nobody wants to post it on the internet. No IA for this. 3 days to fire him, so they obviously made a decision off the body cam pretty quick. And here's a little bit about the civil board and who makes up the board. Basically community members and I think the mayor or something like that. So it went pretty quick. What do you guys think? Does this cop need to go to jail? Definitely didn't need his job back, in my opinion. Let me know in the comments. We'll see you guys on the next one. Later.